How you feeling?
Great.
You went to Jamaica, cry out for you.
Yeah, me tell you something, my brethren. God a God.
Yes.
God a God. And me please at the officers, as usual. On target, on time, on call, immediately. Come for me. I love that. When me look on the outfit, me come check me, my friend them, my mother, my wife, my brethren, my sister. God a God, man.
Yes.
Me down there, me pray. Me pray for my wife. Me pray for my pitney, my two pitney. Me pray for my friend Nisha, my friend Nadia, my friend Fab, my friend Taylor, and for my 1,655 students.
Nice.
And I said, Ja, can't take me from them now.
All right.
God a God.
God a God, man.
People. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. Now, people, if you did not know, former president of the Jamaica Teachers Association, principal of the Herbert Morrison Technical School, Mr. Paul Adams, was missing for a couple of hours. Based on the information, it is said that he went to some sorts of bar in the Garlands area. He said that when he left the bar at about 8:15 or so, he picked up a couple, a man and a woman, and since then he does not know what took place. He claims that he was possibly dosed with some sorts of powder or whatever. Oil or powder, I make them rob you. Powder, I make them think say them gonna give you sex, and then them come up short. You almost came up short of your life. So therefore he was missing. People realized when he did not show up for work on Monday. So this happened Sunday night. Monday him not show up for work. Jamaica Teachers Association, I guess his co-workers, his employees, raised some sorts of alarm. Popo doing their job along with the JDF. Send out some sorts of search team with all sorts of drone. Rete, Lele, Blue, blah, bling. Them find him in the bushes, in the Garlands area, I am assuming. They also found his vehicle in some sorts of ditch. Couple of chains or whatever away from where he was found. Now people, first thing first, nothing wrong with a man, elderly man, going to the bar, having a drink. Drink away his sorrows, his stress, just socialize. However, usually on a Sunday, if you're at the bar on a Sunday, you might be considered as some sorts of barfly, especially when you're the former president of the Jamaica Teachers Association and also the principal of Herbert Morrison. However, to socialize, it is normal. Now, as a principal, as a teacher, as a parent, you usually want your family member, your kids, your student, don't stop and pick up any sorts of stranger, especially in any sorts of bush era, especially in the night. Now, it was not the wee hours of the night, but it was a night, and then pick up some people. Now, people, that might be a little different because this man would be considered a staple in the community. More than likely, he has probably thought was the teacher or the principal for these two persons that he claimed pick him up, a man and a woman. Now what makes this thing sound a little shaky, suspicious to me is that him say the lady did pretty, is a pretty lady him stop and pick up. And the lady says something to him about him have one nice big nose. Now people, me no know, maybe me kind of out of touch with the dating pickup line, but I don't know if that is a compliment when somebody are going to tell you say you have them like a pretty big nose. Usually big nose is a this. Me no know, maybe things change and the game they far ahead of me. So therefore, when him say him pick up a pretty girl, and then the pretty girl tell him say she like him big pretty nose, it seems as if somebody was making a pass. Seems being the operative word, me never did it, me just say. Something sounds more than just. Me just give them people a ride. First thing first, in this culture or climate of Jamaica, who stops and pick up anybody in these days and just give them a ride, a man and a woman? Maybe if you pick up a woman and if me see somebody on the road stop me nah stop for no woman, even if she have a picnic. The first thing I come to my mind instinctively is a trap. This is a setup. Run for your life. Press pedal to the metal. However, that is just me. Sometimes, ideally, if things were a little bit different, I might have stopped. However, 2024 moving forward, them depend them own pretty much. Me dog eat them supper. Or well, may God go with them. Me nah stop. Me nah put my life in a jeopardy for nobody, especially stranger. Maybe other persons would. I wish them the best. No sorts of problem with it. So, him claims that them fling some sorts of thing pon him, guzo some sorts of powder and knock him out, and him no remember nothing after that. People, if I was a betting man, and I am not, I would say that there was some sorts of ulterior motive. There was something fishy about this whole thing. The argument don't sound 100%. Now people, the truth and the fact is that this man is an elderly man. This man is probably lonely. Me don't know if he have any wife. Me don't know if he have any side chick. Me don't know the case. However, a lot of lonely men that are vulnerable and gullible, they find themselves in trap that usually they wouldn't, especially when it comes to any sorts of pretty woman or browning, them call it. Not saying that the browning is more beautiful than the blackening, but me just say it seems as if them get tricked by a big ASS pretty face and the brown complexion, even if it bleach out. So people, the good thing in all of this is that the man was found, he was rescued, he was okay. Don't know if whatever effect it have on him, whatever they use to knock him out or hypnotize him, but he is in safe, and hopefully he will learn from this mistake, and hopefully persons that are elderly, that are vulnerable and gullible, do not fall for a big ASS and a pretty smile. It would lead you to a place in which you have a frown, especially on the faces of your family, meaning Dovecat or Madden. Don't be tricked by the PUMS. Don't let people use pretty face and the PUMS to lure you and trick you. It could end up in you losing your life. This man is lucky. Maybe these people could not carry it through. However, there are many others like him that are lone, elderly, unsuspecting, vulnerable and gullible elderly men that want sex. Me nah say that is the case in this case, but me just say it could be possible. Point blank and period.
Baby mother arrested today for smuggling contraband in lockup at Constant Spring Police Station.
Contrabands.
Hello,
Contrabands.
just like how she go on Steven.
Contrabands.
I see the video.
She come with a baby, she pregnant, and she come here. With contrabands.
We think about TV there. on CBN.
With contrabands. Eh?
They never see her on
It's
TV.
smuggled.
They never see her on
Listen,
TV.
yeah. Double plate. See there? Contrabands. 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 Pregnant and come with baby and try smuggling contraband. You know, I said that she go for news that said the police and this and that. See that? Well, it's strap up and seal up. That is it. Well, you shall contraband your way to court.
Further on in the news, women in Jamaica are the facilitators of most of the FUCKRY. They are the ones that pretty much encourage that most of these criminals are trying to appease, not going to give anybody any sorts of pass and make any sorts of excuse for them by blaming their partner. However, a lot of times women are the facilitators. On or about January 18, 2024, a 63-year-old paralegal lost her life. Her name is Sandra Risden. She was conned up early in the morning on her way to work at the law firm in which she is employed or was employed. One of those persons that was held as a suspect is Mr. Russell. He was locked up. He was officially charged for MVRD3RER. On the day that he was arrested, his girlfriend, Karina Clark, went and made a big stink to the po that the man was arrested illegally, and she has an alibi as he was in bed at the time with her when it is alleged that he took away this lady or was a part of the conspiracy to take away Mrs. Risden's life. Now people, fast forward a couple of days ago, that man, Mr. Russell, was locked up in one of our fine penal institutions. They have options to bring food to that institution. She went to drop off some sorts of food in a container. However, upon proper investigation search, they realized that there was an external or internal container in the container containing what was supposed to be food. When it was searched for the anomalies, they found a couple of cell phones, a charger, some tobacco, a lighter, and also some good Bob Marley. One love, that is. Needless to say, she was arrested. She will be officially charged. Now people, remember, this paralegal lost her life. This was the same lady that was making alibi for one of the suspects. This is the same lady that then goes, when this man is locked up, put her life or freedom, well not life, or freedom on the line to make sure that this man gets his food. Nothing is wrong with the food. That is not considered contraband. However, in that container contain contraband, meaning weed, lighter, cell phone, charger, tobacco product. Now people, if this is the type of women that these men have, we see what the problem is. Because pretty much the blind is leading the blind. Nobody to say, listen, maybe you should reconsider your employment options, meaning stop being a criminal, being a legal, law-abiding, tax-paying citizen. However, these people facilitate them, these people lie for them, these people put their own freedom on the line. So I ask myself, what would be the conversation like when this man was actually convincing this lady to bring this cell phone, this weed, this lighter, this charger, this Bob Marley to the facility? The conversation probably went something like this. Yeah man, baby, you don't know, sir, when you bring the food in the container, just bring one of them container where you can hide the cell phone and the other contraband. Them not gonna know, man. Them police, them not no sense. Them CEO, yeah, them not no sense. Just tell them say a food you drop off and just give them and then just go about your business. And she say, well baby, you know say me love you, me life you, even if you MURDER anybody, I am going to be your ride and die, BITCH. Criminal element that is. However, it seems as if when she went to that facility, them fling some sorts of monkey wrench in the program. Like them say, man and girl a plan, gotta wipe out. It did not go according to plans. So now she get locked up. So therefore, when it comes to giving any sorts of credible information, this lady would least likely fit the criteria of the defense attorney to say, yes, this lady is of decency. This lady is just like the criminal. This lady is a facilitator of the FUCKRY. These people love GUNMENKILLERS. And that is why in my blogs when I speak, I have zero sympathy. I do not throw any sorts of sympathy party if you ride with the enemy, you DIE with the enemy. So therefore, if you love badness, whatever comes with it, that is what you call up on yourself. It is called karma for Karina. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself.